Okay, I'm going to decline the fat innkeeper, calpo, calponis masculine, and obesus opum. I'm going to start with my noun, calpo. Very first thing I want to do is just copy my dictionary definition over here. The very first word is the nominative singular, so I'm going to write calpo right there. The next word is always the genitive singular. I'm going to write that in the box underneath, calponis. Now I need to know what chart I'm going to be using. So I look at calponis. In here on the nominative tells me that, and the dictionary definition also tells me it's masculine. So I'm going to be using the third declension, masculine or feminine chart. Next step, I want to look and see where else do I need to copy that weird nominative singular form. And on that chart, it's only in the vocative. I'm going to put calpo down here as well. Now I can forget about calpo. I'm not going to use that more. Now I want to know what my real stem is. I'm going to come in here in blue and look at the genitive singular. Everything in front of the ending, that's my real stem. And I now need to write that on my chart. P-A-U-P-O-N. If this had been a neuter word, I would have my nominative singular form also in the accusative singular, but because it's masculine and feminine, that does not apply. Now that I've just about finished writing my stem in, I'm going to come back and switch colors, and now I'm going to put on the endings from this chart, third declension masculine, which means in the dative, I want a long I, accusative, em, ablative, short e. And then in my plural endings, ace, ibis, ace, these all have long e's, ibis, and because, oh, I never put an N in, make sure we spell that right, because the nominative plural and vocative plural are also the same, ace again. Now I can talk about my adjective. My adjective is obesus opum. We have adjectives that belong to first and second declension. The dictionary definition is one for each gender, masculine, feminine, and neuter. My order, I can ignore these two. And I'm going to start with obesus, and I can copy that right in. Because this adjective is first and second declension, I'm going to use one of those charts. Well, which one? Okay, it only uses the first declension endings when it wants to be feminine, which it isn't right now, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to be using the second declension masculine chart to make this adjective masculine. The stem is the ending, which is obes. O-B-E-S. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in everywhere. Because this is very predictable, I know there isn't a different genitive singular stem. Then I can come back in and add my endings. Second declension masculine. They're not going to look like the endings on calponis. I'm going to have the long I that indicates the second declension. Long O, U-M, long O. Vocatives where you got to watch out. This is one of the two exceptions where the vocative does not look like the nominative. And when you end in us, your vocative is a short E. And then I've got regular second declension masculine endings in the plural. E, worm, geese, os, ease, and E. All of them have a long vowel at the start. And that is how you decline a third declension masculine noun with a first or second declension adjective.